Alright, I realized we forgot one last thing for Maya Lab 3, which is showing you guys how to use the Multicut tool. Okay, so this is part 2 of Maya Lab 3, and I just want to show you guys how to use this really quick. Okay, so I'm going to bring in another cube. I'm going to pull this one over to the side quite a bit. Alright, looks good. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to come into my my front view. Okay, and I'm actually going to move this one. We're going to move it down below. Okay, all right. I'm going to hit the space bar, come into my front view, and I want to show you guys how to use the Multicut tool. Okay, so there are a couple different options. If I am in my perspective view, one option for using the Multicut tool is you're going to click on it, and it'll automatically kind of try to decide where you're going. So you can click on a vertice to start and click across to another vertice if you want, and then hit enter, and that'll cut into your topology. And I have just created 2 triangles out of one 4-sided polygon. So that's an option for how you can use it. Another way that you can use it is you can cut from an edge to a vertice and then hit enter. Okay, and I've created a 4-sided polygon, a triangle, and then I made this top one an n-gon. So you can use the Multicut tool to fix n-gons as well by cutting from an edge, right, to a vertice. Oh, actually looks like I'm slightly off. So I'm gonna hit Control Z, and if you hold down Control, the other thing you can do with the Multicut tool is you can kind of add an edge loop cut as well. So you can hold down Control and then click to add in kind of that cut right there. But I'm going to hit Control Z a couple times. Go ahead and remove. Okay, those last couple. Okay, I am going to bring in a new cube. Hotkey R. As you guys could see, when I'm using the Multicut tool and I'm clicking on my object, it is only going to cut on one side of my object, yeah? So I can go ahead and hit enter and cut, but maybe I want to cut through my entire object, okay? So you can hit the space bar. Let's scale that guy up again. Sorry, my Control Z is a little bit laggy right now, so I'm having some issues with that, but let me fix that really quick. Okay, object mode, I'm going to scale that up again, and then I'm going to come into my front view. The other thing you can do with the Multicut tool is you can cut outside of your object, so like this, and through the outside of your object, and that'll slice through your entire thing, okay? So as you can see, if I come into my perspective view, I slice through my entire object right there. And you can use that. That's a cool way to kind of cut a chunk of your object off. So I'm going to delete these faces really quick. Right click menu, face selection, delete, 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 delete. And then I can use the bridge tool to go ahead and fill in that hole right there. Awesome. That looks pretty good. The only thing is that I kind of want to fix the fact that this is now an n-gon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So I can go ahead and grab the Multicut tool, and I can use that on my object as well. And if you hold down Shift, it'll let you snap to a certain point of your object. So I want to hold down Shift, and I'm going to go ahead and snap just to like 40%. That looks good. And then I want to click and draw this to that vertice right there. Okay, I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue this around. So I'm going to snap, hold down Shift to snap to that point again. And then again, I'm going to draw from that point all the way around. And all I did was added in these edges to go ahead and fix that topology. And then if I want to straighten this out, maybe I want that to look a little flatter, I can grab that one edge, just pull it up a little bit. But yeah, that looks pretty good. So again, if you want to cut through your entire object, you can use the Multicut tool, click to click and drag outside of your object. And if you want to do a straight cut through your entire object, you can hold down Shift, and that'll let you snap. As you can see, it's kind of like snapping my multi-cut tool to different angles. So you can use it like for a 45-degree angle, or if you just want to go straight in one direction or another. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a straight line all the way down. As you can see, that added that edge loop all the way through my objects. So that is another tool you can use to add edge loops, to fix topology, to get rid of n-gons. The multi-cut tool is very useful for all of that. All right, now I'm going to save my scene, and now you should upload your scene. And that is the end of my Lab 3.